This is cool. I've never been down this road. Why do they call it off-roading anyway when you're still on a road, technically? Off-roading, really, literally, you'd be just driving through the woods. Oh, I thought that was a Sasquatch. It's just a burnt tree. There's a rocky section. Now I have to stand up. Alright, Insta360, hang on. Don't fall off, please, and brake. Stalled her. All right. Let's see if this bitch starts now. I'm in a bit of trouble this morning getting my shit together. Keep forgetting things. All right, choke off. All right, come on, girl. Oh, nice. All right. Had it warmed up a little this morning. It was kind of ridiculous starting this thing this morning. It's kicking and kicking and kicking. Took the air filter out, put in some starter fluid. Finally, she fired. Yeah, that's good. So, look at the first time. This is the Tusk D-Sport Adventure. Still has the stinking nubbies on there. It's a pretty new tire. And this Innova XR400R on the back. I've never heard of that. It's got good pressure. All right, let's roll. This is my first ride out on the XR400 in the dirt. I'm just cruising some dirt roads today, trying to get a feel for, see how it handles in the dirt. I also wanted to get a feel for these tires. This Tusk Adventure, the D-Sport Dual Sport Adventure, not that confidence inspiring in the dirt. It's just not what I'm used to. I'm sure I would get used to it, but it's not what I'm used to. I put a straight up enduro tire on my XR400R. I love having the confidence of an enduro tire or a motocross tire. Something that really digs in, something soft. I don't mind changing my tire more often because of the soft compound, because it wears out. Because I'm not out here putting tons of miles on the front tire, and I'm not doing tons of pavement. And the pavement the pavement I do is usually just to connect trails. Occasionally I'll run an errand. Usually not, because there's no keys on these things. It would be nice to put a key on it so I could lock it up. The other thing is I wanted to come out here today just to see what the 400 was all about, because I did nothing to this bike. The only thing that I did, I took the plug out, cleaned it, I checked the tire pressure and adjusted it. I put fresh gas in it, and I filled it up right to the top, because I wanted to see just how heavy this gas tank feels, and so far it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's definitely like slow speed maneuvers, you can feel it, but when you're cruising, it's fine. Alright, I'm a couple miles from the truck. I wanted to check the oil now that it should be properly warmed up. One nice thing about XR is the oil check. It's right here up top. Oops. It's kind of a pain to get to though. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's wet right up to the upper level. So that's cool. We cool, man. Plenty of engine juice. Now, the reason for stopping on the top of a hill. Well, let's see how easily she starts right back up without bump starting it. Yeah, no problem now that she's warm. You can tell this has got more torque, definitely mid-range, than the 250, but it's still pretty anemic compared to a modern engine. This thing's kind of a slug. I'm excited to take the snorkel out of the top below the seat and also unrestrict the exhaust pipe and also rebuild the carburetor. I think those three things will make a world of difference. It's got nice usable power and it's torquey, but it's not the kind of power where you can snap the throttle off a jump and launch it. One of the nice things about the XR400R is there's still a ton of aftermarket support. There's stage 1, 2, and 3 kits for this engine. You can bump it up to a 440 with a huge cam and a racing exhaust, and this thing will turn into a fire-breathing dragon. I'm not going to go that route, although that would be kind of fun and interesting. I'm going to unrestrict the intake and exhaust, make sure the carb's working well, and then make sure it starts right up. I want it reliable and good power. This is not the way. I want it reliable and to have good power. But I think when you start raising the compression and changing the internals of the engine, you lose some reliability, and it'll definitely make it harder to start. And this being kickstart only, I don't want to make it any more difficult for me. I like it when a kickstart bike starts first kick every time, and the XR250R does start first kick every time. So let's talk about ergonomics. The bike's tall. I gotta turn the idle down too. But I'm 6'1". I can flat foot both feet. So I guess it's not stupid tall, but it feels tall to get up on. These are the factory foot pegs. They're tiny. They gotta go. They don't provide much of a platform to stand on. The bars are nice. I like these Renthal bars. A good width on them. The height, I could use a little more height. Again, I'm 6'1". These have no bar risers on them, and my 250R does have bar risers, so I'm gonna put the risers on this and just get it a little bit more comfortable. The seat's comfortable enough. This seat's been reupholstered, but it's got the factory foam. The factory foam on these XRs is pretty decent. It's soft, but the seat concept foam is just, it makes a world of difference. I think any dirt bike or dual sport I buy, that's a must-have for me, is a seat concept seat. Those guys just do a fantastic job. Nothing better than a happy bum on a long ride. And there's nothing worse than monkey butt after a day or two of riding. And the seat concept seat totally prevents that. The suspension's a little stiff. I brought my multi-tools. I always bring my multi-tools. I might play with the clickers. The rear's noticeably stiffer than what I'm used to. I like it soft. Let's slow down so you guys don't get all the wind noise. The suspension's definitely softer than what I'm used to. I'm used to it pretty soft on the XR400R, but I'm assuming, I know this has different suspension slightly than the 250. This is upgraded. I don't know exactly how, but I know it is. And but if it's anything like the 250R, it's very adjustable, super adjustable. You can go from rock solid to lazy boy soft. This road's a little bit bumpier. It's still nothing as far as technical rating 1. Maybe, I guess it's a 2 if a dirt highway's a 1. But I get to test the low end torque of this motor. She's a torquer for sure. The rear is sliding a bit. I'm up Williamson Valley Road right now, just north of town, cruising. One of the other reasons I'm out here today is, one, I wanted, well, first reason, give this thing just a shakedown run, see how it runs. 2, make a video for you guys, obviously. 3, go check out this wilderness area that's down by Walnut Creek. Walnut Creek Wilderness area or something like that. I forget what it's called. I'll look on the map. And 4, I got one of my buddies that's out here camping today, and thought I'd go check him out, take a break there at the campsite, have a beer. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll have enough time.